Welcome to day 39, Finn. Is it really day 39? That's crazy. Okay, so our tents are all nice and dry. I had zero condensation.
I had very minimal
on my tent this morning, which is always absolutely lovely. Today we have a big day. We're doing 9+ hours to a chapel, which apparently
we can sleep
in the chapel. I'm really excited to be back on the GR5 actually. I've kind of felt not so enthused by the doubling back on ourselves, although the views were pretty and everything. Just somehow wasn't the same doing the same thing twice. So I'm really excited to be back doing it again. I'm enjoying our banana and apple and chocolate and biscuit breakfast this morning, and yeah, just looking forward to the day.
Oh yeah, full on steep ascent to start the morning. We're going up along this nice worn track, hopefully to a col. We're at the first col.
Hurrah!
Turns out that it's one of those tree-covered cols, so fingers crossed that we get better cols in the coming hours. Oh yeah, we're coming up to some nice high bit now on another col. Views have opened up a bit. I'm feeling really good actually. We've only been going, what?
Hour and a half.
Hour and a half, but I'm feeling strong still. And there is nothing to motivate me like some nice blue-tinted mountains. Man, there's a cushion mushroom here. I didn't know you got these in this part of the world, but it's a fully...
They've been reintroduced recently, the cushion mushroom.
They've been reintroduced into this area because that's a full-grown cushion mushroom. I didn't think you got them in this part of the world. Stopping for our 11's biscuit break. Really good. These are the 50/50 ones, which are some of my faves. We just cruised on through a little town, and now we're rolling along fast along... well, currently roads. Pavement, but flat roads through forest. It's not been that exciting. But we are getting some good pace up, which is good. Quite, it's still going fairly flat actually, and the terrain's getting a bit more Mediterranean-y now. You know, you got that dusty ground, smell of pine, and just generally a bit hot and sweaty. And we just popped out of the woods to this like massive bit of rock and deathfall on one side with super mountain scenery. You mark my words, I'm going to climb on top of that rock. Oh yeah, we're on a pointy bit. We can see Nice. Let me give you a little view. This was a hot and sweaty climb, but worth it. There it is over there. The sea itself is cloaked in some sort of mist by the looks of it. All the mountains have got that blue haze. Way, way off in the distance, I think I can see some really, really pointy mountains where we came from. This looks pretty good over here as well, actually, man. Yeah, that was probably where we were the other day, actually, on those big hills. And we've just got this big lump of rock obscuring our proper view to the sea. Okay, so for today's lunch, because we were at that rubbish shop, we had to buy cakey thing again.
Oh no.
So this is the same one. It's very similar to the one we got last time at the rubbish shop, except this one was twice as expensive, and you can definitely taste it. It's like thick and eggy and creamy. It's like all of the good bits of a pan of raisin. Okay, that was a quick lunch stop, but now we're going to rush off, try and get to town. We're doing quite well on our daytime. We're thinking we're going to be there about 3:30ish.
And then we've got 1 hour out of town.
So we're going to stop for a coffee and possibly render another video, which would be
maybe even upload.
Maybe even upload. Oh yeah, so we just chugged into town, and the first thing we're going to do is find ourselves a coffee house. Does that sound like a good plan, Finn?
Oh, definitely.
Oh yeah. Good coffee and a hot chocolate and a bit of charge. Everything we need. So we just rolled on out of this town. You can see it just behind me here. All pretty looking.
It's a nice little mountain.
Had a nice bit of coffee, got some charge. As I just said, we got a video up and now we're trekking along. I think we're about an hour out of this chapel.
Yeah.
Both fingers crossed it's going to be good. You see my face? I'm a happy boy. And why is that? It is because I have these mountains, but more importantly, I have this chapel. Ta-da! Wow, it looks way bigger on the camera. Let me give you a view on the inside. Finn's already got his food bag going. He wants to cook. Oh, can you handle the darkness? Ta-da, look at that. We got full-on chapel vibes. We got pictures, we got books, and more importantly, we have a flat piece of floor where we will set up and sleep. Mark this day. This is the first ever time I've achieved a rolling boil with my little cooker.
I've got too much rice, it doesn't fit.
It's taken a long time. So I always said we were never going to do rice again.
I'm going to have to take this off the heat, it's boiling too much.
That was the only thing we can get in this shop, so basically I'm going to absolutely 100% make sure it's cooked. I'm just going to boil it until I run out of meths. Oh man, we actually managed to do it. We've successfully cooked hot and almost... Yeah, I would say it's not like stodgy. It's not as soft as I would have wanted it, but it's actually cooked, and that is phenomenal. And
I would say like
the Catalan ton is great as well. Yeah, it does taste better.
It's not worth the effort though.
It's not worth the 40 centimetre 40 millilitres of meth that it took, but it was worth it.
Little chapel, and Connor's just inflating up, ready for our bedtime sleepies. It's particularly wicked in here. I'm very glad we got it.
Good morning and welcome to the big day 40. The chapel is there behind me and the mountains over there, the sun is sort of rising on top of them. They look rather pretty. We're just chilling outside the chapel having our brekkie. How do you sleep, Finn?
Very good.
I really struggled to get to sleep. And then woke up quite early. But my actual sleep quality was okay, but really I didn't get enough of it. I think we just did some day planning today, so we're going to take it a relatively short day, try and get as close to Nice as possible, and then camp there. Sitting here eating our breakfast looking out at this view is pretty sweet. Righty-ho, we're off. We're definitely in the med territory now, and I think it's 2 hours and a bit, Finn. How far?
2.5.
2.5 hours to the food town where we're going to stock up and probably go and burn some time in a cafe. Going up, it's only early in the day, but it's already boiling at this low elevation. Oh yeah, the 1 million calorie goat's cheese sandwich, croissants, and energy drinks. So I think we missed a bit of time to get there. We arrived in a town. We went to a supermarket. The supermarket was good. We got everything we wanted. We went to a cafe, burned about an hour and a half chilling, and now we're sitting outside
Eating our nice fresh lunch.
eating our fresh lunch, and it's super tasty. My goodness, it is hot and sweaty.
It's like being in the med.
We're going to need to find somewhere with shade tonight, otherwise we're not going to survive. There we go, that's it. We've just come up and over a col, and the first proper views of city are in view. We're so close to Nice now. This is it, it's boiling hot, and we're going up the final ascent on the GR5. I think I may have well, probably not actual peak sweat level, but like pretty damn close.
My hands are solid.
Yeah, I think I might actually have, what's it called, wrinkly finger from the sweat. Not every day you get to find a massive praying mantis just lurking about. So the day 40 noodle cook is well and truly underway. My noodles are boiling away. We found a little spot about as close to Nice as you can get without being in it, we believe. There's a couple of families just sort of like chilling around at the moment. It's like the nature space just outside of Nice. Yeah. We're planning to potentially cowboy, potentially tent when everyone's left. Oh, welcome to the day 40 spot. Let me switch to the front camera and show you our encampment. Ta-da! We have going to be doing some cowboy camping tonight.
My clothing.
Yeah, it's really nice and sunny this evening. We got blue skies all round, and the forecast is for good weather.
Some stars.
So we're just gonna cowboy up, and fingers crossed it'll all be good.
Good morning, welcome to day 41. And as you can see, something's wrong with my face. I appear to have been bitten by a mosquito on the eye. I had a very itchy eye last night and a very itchy eye this morning, and now I can't really open my eye. Finley has also been bitten. Finley has also got one on the eye and potentially one on the lip as well.
Yeah.
And we're both feeling like it looks like we've been in some sort of fight. I actually slept fairly well though, even though I got disfigured in the night. So yeah.
So we've just wandered 100 meters away from where we camped up, the bit of the benchy section. And today for breakfast we have a whole box of cakey things. So instead of having a big cake, we're having lots of small cakes. Here we go then, we're rolling off this morning with the final destination in sight. We're gonna get to the sea, man. It's gonna be crazy. Let's get underway. Well, this is it, guys.
We're at the official end.
The official end of the GR5 turns out to be in some random square next to, I'm guessing it's not a total random building, but next to a building. Pretty unimpressive. So yeah. we're gonna take the 2 falls extension of the GR5, which takes us all the way to the sea. There it is then, that's it, the sea. Oh. We made it, 1,000-ish kilometers. What a journey, what an absolute journey. But we're here now, and we've still got 4 weather to walk to the campsite this evening. So it's over in one sense, but not in another. Yeah. So, welcome to the campsite. This is day 41, we're all camped.
It's still day 40.
Oh yeah, it's still day 40, and we're leaving tomorrow. So, we eventually got through Nice, it was boiling, it was sweaty.
Hot. We had like a hour and a half, 2 hour road walk to get to this campsite.
We walked for hours through Nice, but eventually we found the campsite. Now we've just been chilling in the campsite for a bit. We're about to cook up our final noodles. And I think this is going to be the last video we film.
I reckon.
So we'd like to say thank you to everyone that has followed us along this journey.
Yeah.
We've had great community this time.
Yeah,
The channel seems to have taken off a bit. We have a lot more subscribers. We've had loads of regular
comments.
commenters, which has been lovely. We've really enjoyed reading them. I don't think we're probably going to be producing any more content
real
this year.
videos until next summer.
But next summer, you can expect us to be going adventuring somewhere else. So hold your horses. We'll come back to you next year with some more amazing adventures.
Thanks for watching.
Yeah, thanks for watching, and I hope you've enjoyed our fooling about and crossing over mountains and just generally trying to have a good time.